Digital human avatars in high-context cultures, bridging the gap in global communication. In an increasingly interconnected world, understanding and adapting to different cultural communication styles is crucial for effective global interaction. High-context cultures, prevalent in regions such as East Asia and the Middle East, rely heavily on implicit messages and nonverbal cues. This paper explores the growing preference for digital human avatars in these cultures and examines how this technology is bridging communication gaps in various spheres of global interaction. High-context communication is characterized by its reliance on shared context, implicit messages, and nonverbal cues. In these cultures, much of the information conveyed during interactions is embedded in the context rather than explicitly stated. Facial expressions, gestures, and tone of voice play crucial roles in conveying meaning. Countries like Japan, China, and many Middle Eastern nations exemplify high-context cultures, where indirect communication is valued, and understanding is derived from the surrounding context and the relationship between communicators. This contrasts with low-context cultures, typically found in Western countries, where communication tends to be more direct and explicit. Digital human avatars are virtual representations of humans that incorporate visual and auditory elements to simulate real-life interactions. These avatars can replicate facial expressions, gestures, and voice modulations, making digital communication more immersive and interactive. Recent technological advancements have enabled the development of highly customizable avatars that can be tailored to reflect specific cultural norms and practices. The preference for digital human avatars in high-context cultures stems from several factors. Firstly, these avatars can effectively replicate nonverbal communication, which is essential in conveying meaning in high-context interactions. Secondly, avatars can convey contextual nuances that might be lost in text-based communication, creating a richer interaction environment that allows for the subtleties and indirect messages inherent in high-context languages to be effectively communicated. Thirdly, digital human avatars offer cultural sensitivity and personalization, as they can be customized to reflect cultural norms and practices, making interactions feel more familiar and respectful. This cultural alignment enhances trust and comfort in digital interactions. Furthermore, avatars enhance personal connection and engagement, which are crucial in cultures where relationships and social bonds are highly valued. Lastly, digital human avatars offer flexibility and adaptability, able to adjust in real time to the conversational needs and cultural expectations of users. In business communication, avatars are facilitating more effective interactions by replicating the nonverbal cues and contextual nuances necessary for understanding. This is particularly evident in e-commerce, where companies in East Asia have implemented digital human avatars in customer service to bridge cultural gaps and enhance the effectiveness of interactions. Similarly, in the Middle East, digital human avatars are being used in various sectors to provide culturally sensitive communication solutions. Social media and online social interactions are another area where the preference for digital human avatars in high-context cultures is becoming apparent. Research has shown that users from high-context cultures engage differently with social media platforms compared to those from low-context cultures. The use of avatars in these contexts can enhance the sense of presence and personal connection, making digital communication more engaging and interactive. In educational settings, particularly in language learning and cross-cultural education, avatars are providing more immersive learning experiences. They help learners from high-context cultures grasp complex concepts through visual and auditory cues, facilitating a deeper understanding of both language and cultural nuances. The use of digital human avatars in global organizations is also improving cross-cultural teamwork. Virtual teams composed of members from diverse cultural backgrounds can benefit from avatar-mediated communication, which helps convey the subtle nonverbal cues that are often lost in traditional text-based or voice-only digital communication. However, The adoption of digital human avatars is not uniform across all cultures. Comparative analysis with low-context cultures reveals that while digital human avatars are appreciated, the reliance on nonverbal cues and contextual information is less pronounced. This highlights the unique needs of high-context cultures and underscores the importance of cultural sensitivity, developing digital communication tools. Despite their advantages, the use of digital human avatars in high-context cultures faces several challenges and limitations. Technological barriers, such as the need for advanced hardware and software, can limit accessibility, particularly in regions with less developed digital infrastructure. Ethical considerations, including privacy concerns and the potential for misuse of avatars, need to be addressed. Additionally, there is a risk of miscommunication if avatars fail to accurately replicate cultural nuances or if users misinterpret the nonverbal cues provided by the avatars. The interpretation of digital nonverbal cues, such as emojis and stickers, also varies across cultures. While these elements can complement avatar-based communication, their use and interpretation are not uniform, adding another layer of complexity to cross-cultural digital interactions. Looking to the future, advancements in AI and machine learning promise to enhance the capabilities of digital human avatars, making them even more effective in facilitating high-context communication. Potential applications in diplomacy and international relations are being explored, where nuanced communication is paramount. However, further research is needed to understand the long-term impact of avatars on communication patterns and to address the ethical and technological challenges associated with their use. In conclusion, the preference for digital human avatars in high-context cultures underscores the importance of cultural sensitivity and adaptability in digital communication tools. By replicating nonverbal cues and conveying contextual nuances, avatars provide a richer and more effective medium for communication in high-context interactions. As technology continues to evolve, digital human avatars hold the potential to significantly enhance global communication, bridging cultural gaps and fostering better understanding across diverse cultural contexts. Continued research and development in this field will be crucial to realizing this potential and ensuring that digital communication tools serve the needs of our diverse global community.